All right, welcome back to yoga. It's good to see you all. Yay. So let's just get going. We're gonna, you can sit or lie down, whatever, how you want to begin, but just like a heads up, we're going to really focus on keeping awareness in the body, so that starts when we center, and also balance and strengthening the core as we do our yoga poses. And since some of you, all of you actually, have told me that you haven't been practicing yoga, which is great, which is fine, that we're gonna, and Mary said use the word rusty, so we're gonna see if we can get the rust out by doing some flow sequences, like the water element where you just, flow smoothly. But we will start centering. And you've all been here before, so you know what that means. So just take this time, just a minute or so, to bring your awareness inside. Listen to your body. So get out of the thinking mind into the feeling mind, or the feeling tone, I guess. And scan. So just do a scan, part by part, place by place, without judgment. And see where you are at the start of practice. Just see in your mind's eye each part of your body relaxing as you go. And at the same time, have a feeling of gratitude for your body, for all it does for you. It's always working to keep things in a state of balance. Notice not just your physical body, but your emotional state, whether just feeling tone, and also the state of your mind. So yoga is one definition, the stilling of the fluctuations of the mind. So notice if your mind is busy, going into the past or the future, just notice and come back to bringing your awareness inside, right to the present moment, breath by breath. And we're going to do a pranayama today, which is I'm going to call heart-focused breathing, and it's very simple. You just breathe slow and deep. I'm going to suggest maybe a count of 4 for your in-breath and 4 for your out-breath. But imagine that the breath is coming into and out of your heart space. So the center of your chest, you can put your hands there if you want a felt sense of it, but just breathe to whatever slow count feels good for you. So breathing in, and imagine that the breath coming into your chest will expand, and then exhaling, the chest comes back to center. So that's all you have to do. Slow count, keep your focus on the chest expanding and contracting. We're going to do about 10 of these. Don't worry about the number, just stay with it. If your mind starts to wander, just come back. Take 3 more breaths in and out of your heart space. Go of that focus, but you can always come back to that type of breathing during practice if it agrees with you. And take a moment to create intention for your practice, something you'd like to take away from practice today, or think about why you came and what you want to gain from the practice. Just repeat that a few times in your mind. And then know that it's there to come back to if you need to refocus. We're going to start on our backs today, so come on to your back. Stretch out, long, with your arms by your side to start. And we're just going to do some body stretches. We've done these before. So start by flexing your feet so your toes are pointing up toward the ceiling. Spread your fingers and bring your arms up overhead. And let's just do a couple of moving the arms with the breath to kind of limber up the shoulder joints. So inhale here, arms overhead. Exhale, keep your fingers spread, and as you exhale, bring your arms back down by your sides, matching the movement with the breath. And do 2 more just like that. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale down by your sides. 1 more time. Okay, now inhale the arms up overhead, and they're going to stay there now. Reaffirm that your toes are pointing toward the ceiling, feet are flexed, fingers spread. On an inhale, lengthen out through your feet and through your fingers. So down through starting at your core, lengthen out through your feet, stretch out, and in the other direction, stretch out through your fingertips. So we're going to do 3 breaths here. So inhale, lengthen out and hold it. exhale, release, but keep your fingers spread and feet flexed. 2 more times, full body stretch. Inhale, lengthen. Pause a little bit, and then exhale, release, but keep the fingers spread, feet lengthen. Okay, inhale again. Lengthen, full body stretch. Exhale. Let it go. And one more time. Inhale, lengthen 2 directions. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, release. Okay, now let your you're going to relax your left side. So we're going to stretch the right side, relax your left side. Let the left foot go out to the side. Your arms can come down to your side if you want, or you can keep your arm overhead, but just don't activate it. So full body stretch up the right side. On an inhale, lengthen out through your right fingers and your right foot only. Hold it for a little count. And then exhale, keep everything where it is. And do 2 more just like that. So your arm's gonna stay overhead, your right arm. On the inhale, lengthen out through the right foot and the right fingers. Exhale, keep the arm overhead. And then one more time, right side stretch. Inhale, lengthen all along your right side. And then exhale, you can bring that right arm down if you want, or keep it overhead, but relax your right side. So the right toes can just fall out. And now we're going to do the stretch up the left side. So left toes up toward the ceiling, left arm overhead, fingers spread. Inhale, lengthen 2 directions, out through your fingertips, out through your foot. The stretch begins in the core and goes in 2 different directions. And exhale, relax, but don't relax totally. Just release the stretch. And do 2 more times like that. Inhaling, stretch, stretch, stretch up your left side. Hold it a little bit. Exhale, gently relax, but not all the way. And one more full body stretch. Left side stretch. Stretch out your left side. Okay, now let your both feet go out. Take your left arm overhead, fingers spread, flex your right foot, so we're going to do the diagonal now. And on an inhale, lengthen out through your right foot and your left fingertips. Stretching, put as much gusto into the stretch as feels right for you. And relax, and then 2 more stretches on that diagonal. Inhaling, stretch. And then just gently release, and then 3 times. Okay, then let the right foot relax and flex your left foot. Bring your right arm overhead, fingers spread. We're going to do the diagonal here. So 3 times, inhaling, lengthen out through your left foot and right arm. And relax, but keep your arm up. And then do that 2 more times. And when you're done, you can bring your arms back down by your sides. And now we're going to just rotate our ankles and wrists. So bring your feet up toward the ceiling. So straight legs, feet flexed up toward the ceiling. and reach your arms up toward the ceiling, so fingers spread, and just rotate your ankles and wrists a few times each direction. And then flex and extend, so flap them back and forth. You'll notice your wrists have more range of motion than your ankles. Okay, then let both feet come down to the mat, so knees are bent, feet are beneath your buttocks. And we're going to just do some tilt and tuck, so waken up the abdominal muscles, the core muscles. So arms are down by your side, and on an inhale, soft belly. Take a nice deep inhale, and the belly rises, a little space between the lower back and the mat. Exhale, tuck your pelvis. Consciously bring your navel toward the mat, rolling back. Feel the mat beneath your sacrum. Just a few more like that. Inhale, tilt forward, a little space under your low back. Exhale, tuck. Those abdominal muscles are contracting, so you're just waking up your core here. Let's do a few more times like that. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, tuck. Okay, now bring your knees up so they're over your hips, and it's like you're sitting in a chair. Your feet are, your knees are bent, and hips are flexed. And we're going to have your arms down by your side, fingers spread, and point your right toes and take your right foot down and tap the mat and bring it back. And then take your left foot, tap the toes, bring it back. So just alternating, and have your lower back pressed toward the mat as you lower the leg. So just alternating, tapping toes on the mat, keeping your low back pressed in, so activating your abdominal muscles, your core there. A few more times with each leg. Okay, then pause with both knees, with your feet off the mat, knees bent. And now we're going to do that same alternating with the heel, touching your heel to the mat. So start with what doesn't matter what leg you start with, just tap your heel, bring it up, as you lower, you want to make sure your low back is pressed toward the mat. Just one side and then the other. Tap, tap. If you need to rest, then rest. But feel how your core muscles are getting activated, warmed up here. Okay, then pause up above, and if you'd like, there's some options here. You can go back to the alternate. You can try really pressing your back to the mat and lowering both toes to the mat and up. Notice this is stronger. Toes or heels, doesn't matter. And another option is to touch your toes and then bring them up about an inch and just hold and hover. So, lots of choices here. You can hug your knees into your chest and take a rest, or do any option. But hopefully you are feeling the core muscles waking up. Okay, now hug your knees into your chest. Put your hands on your knees. Push, on an inhale, push your knees away and then around out to the side. So you're gonna make the knees are gonna come apart and around, meeting at the chest. So inhale, both knees out. Exhale, out to the sides and back to the center. So some way, just circling your knees around your hips. And then do it the other way. So push your knees away, hands on your knees. Bring them toward your chest, both knees. And then right knee out to the right, left knee out to the left, circle back around, meeting away from you. Anyway, opposite direction of what you just did. Okay, very good. Now, best way for you, come on up to all fours. So you can come to your side, you can rock up, whatever is good for you. So, since you haven't been practicing, but I think you'll remember this. So, we're going to start with some cat-cows. So, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Spread your fingers. Think about having your hands be like a little suction cup, sucking up energy from the earth. And start with a flat back. Lengthen out through the crown of your head and through your tailbone. So spine is long. And take an inhale here. And then on an exhale, round your spine, come into cat. Chin toward chest, tuck. And inhale, come into cow. Your chest comes between your arms. Tilt your pelvis. Don't extend your neck too much, look ahead. Okay, so move back and forth with your breath. Slow, slow breath, slow movement, just gently waking up your spine. Flexing, extending, flowing, getting the rest out. And the next time you come to an exhale, let your hips come back over your heels all the way back into child's pose. So if you haven't done this for a while, it might feel a little stretchy. So rest your head on your hands or whatever you need to do, and just see how you can sink and let go. Just release, release, release. Into child's pose. Come back to your breath. Notice how your rib cage expands on the back side since your front is somewhat compressed. Breathe into the back heart. And then come back up to all fours. We're going to move into a vinyasa or flow sequence. It just means one movement, one breath, earth salutations. So start with a flat back and inhale here. Exhale, come back into child's pose. Inhale back up to all fours, and a little cow here, a little extension. And then exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. We might take more than one breath here. So let's just, this is a first down dog. So pedal your feet. Maybe bend your knees a lot and lengthen your tailbone up toward the ceiling. And then, as much as feels good, straighten your legs, press your heels toward the mat. Press your fingers into the mat, your hands. And then on an inhale, come back to all four. Flat back, inhale. Exhale into child's pose, moving slowly. Inhale back up to cow. And exhale, downward facing dog. I'm going to do a couple more like that. So inhale brings you back to tabletop, flat back. Exhale, child. Just fold right back, beautiful. Inhale, back to all fours, cow pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. All right, one more, you know what to do. Inhale, tabletop. Your body knows what to do. Exhale, child. Nice. Inhale, cow. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, so from downward facing dog, we're going to look up between your hands, bend your knees, walk your feet up between your hands so you come into a standing forward bend. Knees bent a little or a lot. So just find the comfortable place here. Bring your navel in and up. And let the weight of your upper body, your head, just lengthen out your back. You can hold opposite elbows and kind of sway side to side if that feels good. Let's take a couple breaths here. And then bring your hands to your shins and come halfway up with a flat back. So lengthen out through the crown of your head, through your tailbone, and then come back to a forward fold just briefly. And then press into your feet and come all the way up, arms out and up, and palms touch down to your heart space. To standing. All right, now before we do our mountain pose, this is going to be the first of the balance ones that I learned from Bobby. So this is finding the four corners of your feet. So your body's going to be held straight, and you're just going to very slowly start by bringing the weight toward the front, the toes. So your heels don't really need to come off the ground. You're just gonna like lean forward and then lean on the left side of your foot and then lean on your heels. It just takes a little bit to get the feel of this. And the point is not to go forward, not to go back or side. To keep your body straight and just lean forward, lean side, lean back, lean right. Just very gradually circling around, letting the weight go to all the points of your feet. We're going counterclockwise now. We're going to do it the other way in just a second. It's a gentle feeling. Okay, then pause there, and this time we're gonna start on our toes and then to the right side of the foot and the heels. The hardest part is keeping your body straight. Okay, then come back to center and find the balance point between the four corners. So your big toe, little toe, and the sides of the heel, so that your weight is really centered. And now we'll build the mountain pose. So feet are close together or a little bit apart. And lift and spread your toes so you found that nice center. Press down lightly into the earth. Kneecaps rise. You feel a little, not a clenching, but a little engagement of your quadricep muscles. And then just lightly bring your hip points up. So a little bit of a tuck, and shoulders up, around and back. So we're gonna get shoulders over hips, over ankles, and then bring your chin back a little bit, ears over shoulders, and then press down, root down, that's the earth element, grounding, and then rise up. So you're rooting down, it all originates in your core here, rooting down, and also lifting up. So the ribs come away from the pelvis. And then just release a little bit of that once you've got your alignment. And just take a few, 2 or 3 heart-focused breaths. So breathing as if the breath is coming in and out through your heart space, your chest. Relax your face and jaw and neck, shoulders down from the ears. Okay, keep that chair there. We're going to do another balance. So this is kind of a moving balance. So start with your right foot a little bit ahead of your left. And space between, a little bit of space. And I'll try to go through this slowly. So you're going to shift the weight to your right foot, bend the right knee, come forward. The left foot doesn't have to come off the ground, but it can. And then you're going to come back to the left foot, bring the right foot back, and lift the left foot up. Okay, so then the left foot down. Ooh, got it. Right foot front. Okay. You get it, you get it. Okay, so right foot front. You're just shifting the weight from the right foot front to the right foot back. So we're going to do it 10 times. 1, 2. It takes a while to get used to it, don't worry. 2. You do not have to lift the foot off the ground. 3, 4. It helps to look at something that's not moving, just like in every balance. Nice. 6, 7, 3 more, 8. Nice, you guys are great. 9, 10. Excellent. Now we're going to do it with the left foot. So put the left foot forward Your body's, you have an idea, your body has an idea, so this might be a little bit easier. Okay, left foot, 1, and then back on the left foot, 2, 1, 2, 3, I don't know what you do with your arms, whatever you want. 6, 7, 8, 9, yay! You're good. You're really good. Okay. Now we're going to do another flow sequence. Let's see. I should check the time. Okay. Oh wow. Sun salutations. So you might need a block here, or want a block. We did our salutations. These are sun salutations. And they move all the joints. So we're going to start at the top of the mat. And we'll go slow. We're not going to do one movement, one breath necessarily. Okay. Top of the mat, feet apart. Okay, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, lengthen out halfway. Exhale, fold. Then inhale, take your right foot back, and here's where you might want to block. So we're in a right foot back lunge. Left foot back, okay. Okay, and just let's take a breath here. Inhale here, and exhale, maybe sink a little bit. And then inhale, take your left foot back, downward facing dog. Going slow, we'll take our time. Once you're in downward dog, we'll take an inhale and an exhale. And then on the next inhale, any way you can, bring your right foot forward into a lunge. I have to give a little help with my other hand. So right foot forward, left foot back. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, rock back, bring your left foot up to meet the right, forward fold. Now don't worry if that was creaky or rusty or anything like that. We're going to do it some more and it'll get better. Okay, so now come into a half lift, lengthen out, and exhale. And then come all the way up, lengthen up, and we're going to do the same sequence, but we're going to start with our left foot back. So inhale up here, exhale, forward fold, bend your knees. Inhale, take your left foot back, lunge. Let's take a breath here. Inhale, exhale. Then inhale, take your right foot back, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, lengthen your tailbone up. Exhale. And then inhale, bring your left foot forward. Lunge. Take a breath here. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, soften down a little. And then inhale, rock back. Bring your right foot up to meet the left. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. and arms down. Okay, we're gonna do that whole thing one more time. So use whatever props you need, and it should be easier this time because your body knows what we're doing. Okay, inhale up, exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back, lunge. Take a breath in, lunge. Inhale, lengthen out through your right foot. Exhale, maybe soften down a little bit. And then inhale, take your left foot back into downward facing dog. Take a breath in down dog. Inhale, bring your right foot forward. And take a breath in lunge. Inhale, rock back. Bring your left foot up to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And then bring your arms to heart center just for a little breather. And then we'll do the last one, left foot back first. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back, lunge. Take a breath here. Inhale, right foot back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, left foot forward. Take a breath and lunge. Inhale, rock back, bring your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale all the way up. And hands down to heart center. And just come into mountain. And notice energy flowing. Relax your face, jaw, neck. Take a few breaths in and out of your heart space. Nice full breath. Okay, and now inhale your arms up. And forward fold. Bend your knees a lot. Walk your feet back into downward dog, but we're not going to stay. On an inhale, let your knees come down to the mat. And we're going to come down onto our bellies. So you can lower down, knees, chest, chin. It's the best way for you. Come right onto your front side. Come up onto your forearms, so elbows under the shoulders, hands are shoulder width apart. Press into the tops of your feet, press your pubic bones into the mat, lengthen your spine in Sphinx pose. So drag your hands back on the mat energetically, so you're as if you're pulling your chest forward and up, shoulder blades together on the back. Have your gaze down to a point, just like a foot in front of your fingers or something like that. And just take a few breaths in Sphinx pose. Okay, now we're going to do a plank, forearm plank, which is a strong core pose, and there's two options for it. So you can either have you can be in Sphinx. I like to have my fingers clenched, and then I'm just demonstrating now, so you don't have to tuck your toes and just lift your body up straight and hold like that, strong. It's pressing down, it's bringing your core in and up. Or you can be on your knees and come over, hands in front of your shoulders, bring your shoulders over your wrists and do this. Just hold this. So that's because that's core strength. So instead of being totally on your feet, you bring your knees back a little bit. Okay, so but either way that you want to do it, or you might not want to do it at all. If you don't want to do it at all, that's fine too. That's perfectly fine.
Next week.
Because you know what, you can actually get in the position and not actually lift your body. You maybe just lift your knees up and a little bit, just a tiny bit, bring it up and bring it down. You can do that. So just give it a go. See what you want to do. And and once you get where you want to be, you can go in and out, or you can just see if you can hold it for one breath or two breaths. Okay, then come down and put your forehead on stack your hands, put your forehead on your hands. This is crocodile pose. And just breathe. Let everything sink right down, all supported. And then, come over onto your back. Just roll yourself over. And I ran out of time here, which is not a good plan, but it's time for Shavasana, but just take, I'm going to leave it up to you what you feel you want to take. Any movement, so it could be happy baby, bridge. Just take a minute to move your body in any way that will help to make the practice more complete for you. And you can take longer if you want, or start coming into Shavasana. Just listen to your body. Raise your hand and wiggle your fingers if you want me to bring you in. Okay, best part. Just let it go. safe and just give yourself a few minutes of peace. So slowly awaken your body. Come back to the space, open up to the space. time the best way for you. Come back to a comfortable seat. And just before we close, just take a minute to scan again, to keep listening to your body, your feeling, tone. You're not listening, but aware of your inner landscape. Just like we did at the beginning. And see where you are at the end of practice. Perhaps revisit your intention. And I invite you to bring your hands, palms together, thumbs at your heart space. And let's just, before we close, come back to that heart-centered breathing. And just take a few breaths, slow breaths in and out of your heart space. Thank you for coming to practice today and sharing your energy. It's great to see you again. And the light and teacher in me bows to and honors the same light and teacher in each of you. Namaste.